Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. Do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings during my donated readings. I do 5-minute depth reading for a small donation of $10, €10. So if you're interested in that, then please add yourself to my list. At this moment, there's only one person on my list, and that's Shirley. So if somebody wants, when I'm live, the 5-minute reads are only on donation, minimum $10, €10. Just go to my bio on TikTok. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, min donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train on TikTok, and then I'll add you physically to my list. In between my 5 minutes dedicated readings, I do mini free readings. So if you're interested in that, then please follow me, subscribe, tap my screen, like my live on YouTube. It all helps me grow on social media. I'm an energy reader, so if you give me energy, for sure I'll pick your question, because mini reads are a random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. And my 1, 2, 3 top viewers on TikTok, or if you have a super fan logo, get priority. So if you want a reading today, first name and specific question. Good morning, Vayo. Good morning, Dukes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, Meme. Good morning. Hi, Samira. Good morning. Keep tapping my screen. Thank you. Follow me. I'm doing great, Samantha. Just had a Pilates lesson, so I'm very stretched, ready to do some readings. Hope you're doing great as well, sweetie. Okay, the cards are warm. Today we will also do a collective somewhere in between. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Yeah. So let's see. Where do we start? Blue Butterfly, White Swan, Love Wheel, Amanda, and Lilac111. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Don't forget to like my live and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Let's pick a question. Hi, Ni Holland. Thank you for joining on YouTube as well. Blue Butterfly. Hello, Sasha. How does Brandon feel about Elle? This moment, I see they feel like cozy and emotionally happy. They hope they can build something beautiful in the future, but they feel too young to make it serious. So I'm seeing they're just hanging out and enjoying life together. Hello, Sasha. What is Anthony's option about me now he left me? He feels like he needs to heal. He feels like the future is waiting on him and can be whatever he wants it to be. He feels like you were controlling his life and he needed change. He feels like that it was a worrisome that you were creating. So I'm not seeing that person feeling connected to you. I don't know why he's feeling that way, but he knows that you are heartbroken, and he wants to have options in life. He wants to know what's more out there. Lovely Will Amanda, morning. Any message on the bad dreams I'm having? Thank you, sweetie. I'm getting that's our spiritual telling you that you are facing your traumas and releasing them. So it's the last stage of trauma release. It's like you did the hard work, you're nearly there, but yeah, the body grieves as well, and that's what you're releasing. So when you see that, just acknowledge that and just give it some time and stay with that nightmare. Also in the daytime, you're very not connected to spirit, so at night you get like the full blow. So maybe in the day, just like take a few minutes, put the phone away, just be with you, and just let any message that needs to come just come in. Lilac, greetings. Can you check why does Timothy stalks my social media? Because he's just interested what you're up to. Just information. Samira, will Rachel contact me for a second stage interview? Thank you for being my top 3 viewers, sweetie. I'm getting, yes, good news is on its way, but you need to prepare yourself to get to the next level. Can I have a card on Jeremy and I? Of course, Naomi. Thank you for being my number 2 viewer. I'm getting that at this moment, I don't know, something is distance. Distance is in the, there's a distance creation. You should like get a new start and like deal with the distance. That's what I'm getting. Troubled waters, distance, communication problems. But I do see if you tackle them head on and you can like find some peace. It's also past trauma from your side projecting on him, and it's pushing him away. Yeah, because you are soulmates. It's really worth fighting for it. Samantha, how does Yuxi feel about me, and is he soulmate of mine? I'm getting that that person thinks you are the sun for them. They feel like you're important to them. You make their life like memorizable, livable, and I don't see soulmate but strong connection. They attach to you. They see you as a leader. So strength, you give them strength. Okay. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays at 12 GMT. That's London time. So if you are interested, then please follow me so you know when I'm live, and you're always very welcome to join. Hi Latifa. During my lives, my 5-minute dedicated readings are for a small donation of $10, €10. So if you're interested in that today, then please put yourself on my list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. That's my picture somewhere there. On TikTok, first and second options are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal. Me, Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train on TikTok, and then I'll add you physically to my list. At this moment, only one person on my list, but that's Shirley, but she's not yet in the live. So if somebody donates, you're next on deck. Between my my 5-minute dedicated, I do 5-minute mini reads. Just go to my bio, Naomi. It's just there, my picture. First and second options are, oh, thank you, are platforms to donate. It's a minimum of $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. KK just got your reading, got your donation. So you're first on deck, sweetie. So I'm going to read you. So please stay in the live. Somebody else still wants to add themselves today while I'm live for only 5 minutes, a 5-minute read for only $10 or €10, depending where you live in the world, for a small donation, minimum $10, €10. Then please go to my bio. First and second options are platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal. Me, Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum, yes, here first, are $10, €10, or you can gift a train here on TikTok, and then I'll, yes, you know. In between my 5-minute depth readings, I do minis. So keep tapping my screen, follow me, subscribe, like, and keep putting your questions in, because I can only pick questions that I see, and my 1 to 3 top viewers will get priority once I'm done with KK's reading. Okay, KK, let's see what your question is. I'm just opening it. Hello, Sasha. How does Bakin feel about his girlfriend, Isa? You want 5 minutes about that? Let's start doing that, okay? Let's start. What's going on between them both? Okay, I do feel that both people have total different ideas about the future. So communication between them both is not key, or they don't feel like safe to share it. I getting the male version is really like, really believing that this could be something. He's really invested, thinks that it's soulmate connection. Even he's getting messages, it's not. He's really believing that it's a soulmate connection. I'm seeing as well that that person is trying over and over to please that person and to create a future. The other person is not working really towards that at this moment, because they are quite worried about the relationship. So I'm feeling that they knew each other from the past, and the male version energy, what I'm feeling is really like holding on that this person wants the same things than in the past, but that person feels like it's keeping them trapped. So the female person at this moment has a heavy time, is emotionally not happy, not stable, feels like, but they don't want to end it. That's why I'm saying the communication between them is bad, because somebody is not happy, somebody else is really putting their all in creating a new future for themselves, like serious marriage and all these things, and that's the male version. But the female is worried, but it's like better one bird in the hand than eight in the sky. So I feel more that that person is just like holding on to this relationship and thinking, okay, this is already what I've got, but keep my eyes open for future. Maybe something better will come and then I can swap him. I do see that it's gonna happen. I think already like spring next year. I feel that whatever they're trying and whatever the male version is doing towards the female to really like telling them and showing them in their way. I don't say that the female sees it as that person doing their all, because I do feel the male version as a lazy person and a person that believes that anything to do with household or social gathering, it's like female stuff and male stuff. Oh, great. Then you're number 2 on my list, sweetie. So what I'm picking up on is at this moment that they are together. The idea is they want to move forward. The female is holding their breath and not speaking the truth. But in their inner soul, they know that this is not the relationship they dreamt of. But having none is worse. So they're settling. And maybe it comes out of fear of being alone. Maybe it comes out of family pressure, that an age that you need to continue in life. I do see that it's gonna end. I feel that that person, the female, will find somebody around March, April, the spring. And the male is trying, but getting nowhere. So I feel that that person also will start looking into options. So I don't see a future together at all. No, I don't see that. I see heartbroken healing after this also. The male person will be hurt. The female will move on. Probably blame the female hurting them. Because the female is actually not making a battle or making him having this great easy relationship that is actually not realistic, because they're just there. If you're passionate and you really want something and you want to build towards the future, you need to start talking about it. And probably it's not the same as the other person is wanting to. So you get frustration, you get conflict. But in this situation, there's not. So for the male, it's, you know, a connection that is made in heaven. And for the female, it's just, it's okay. It's not really interesting. I feel that probably they met and the female was really hurt from a past relationship, but that person healed. And once you heal, then whatever you see everything with new eyes. So at this moment, this is really settling. And what they feel is also like claustrophobic, because that person just doesn't want change. And they feel like more and more to start flying, to start doing different things. And marriage is like really scary for that person. So that's what I've got. Hope it makes sense. Let's see what oracle card will end this reading. Make peace with the past. I don't have to rewrite the story. Just stop fighting the chapters. Peace begins with acceptance. So yeah, there's a lot of struggles and problems. So that's what I've got between these people. Hope it made sense. Thank you, sweetie, for donating. Okay, let's see who donated as well. No, your 5 minutes are past. You had one question, so that was it. So you save it for the mini. Let's see. If I can get the donated readings. Donated readings are 5 minutes, sweeties. So have your questions in the comment box, or you can comment while I'm doing the 5 minutes. And otherwise, just Oh, yeah, that's a minute. I'm still waiting for the recorded quests. Why are they not coming in? Yeah, there we go. Yes, next on deck is G4W8MRDP2M. That's next on deck. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody's doing great today. If somebody wants a VIP reading, 5-minute read, as I just did, then please go to my bio. First and second options are platforms to donate. You can also, hi, Shirley. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, okay? Yes, you're after Naomi, and then we'll have Shirley, because Shirley donated already before I went live. So I'm going to do first Naomi, because you were next, because Shirley just entered the room, and then I'll do Shirley after that. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading for a small donation when I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Friday for $10, €10, then please add yourself to my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options are platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train and I'll add you physically to my list. Naomi, I'm going to do 3 minutes and then I'll get to your question, okay? So just stay in the live. Let's start with Mimi. Anything for me? Of course, sweetie. Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. I'm getting commitment is coming your way to take better care of yourself. I'm getting that physical, you're trying to find love and connection. So what I'm seeing is you're attracting love at this moment, and there are possibility to feel and be physically in a better space, but you're not seeing it because emotionally you're just looking to life as the like glass is half empty instead of full. So try looking, be grateful for the good things, and then start seeing if you can build on the things that you are already grateful on, because that will get that cloud from disappear. Carolina, will Matthew try to fix with me when he comes home? Yes, I do, but the problem is you never address the elephant in the room, and that could be a problem. So really be honest to this person and just explain from a space that I feel this, I feel that, not you did this and you did that and you did that, because that doesn't work. Tatters, that's the next last mini, and then I'll go to Naomi. Hi, Sasha, is the person troubled by the way things now and between us? Do they still think I'm going to break no contact eventually? Yes, that person is still far away from you and just staying there. So I don't see anything changing in the near future as it is, sweetie. Okay, I'm going to go to Naomi. Naomi, where are you? Just let me know where you're at. Hi, cutie. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Please follow, subscribe, like my live. It all helps. Tap my screen. All ways to show energy, and I'm an energy reader, so when I do minis I pick up on energy and my 1 2 3 top viewers. Okay, I'm gonna go to Naomi's reading now, and then once I'm done with Naomi I'll do some minis and then go to Shirley's reading. So yes, I'll try. You have 5 minutes, so you can just keep typing, Naomi, whatever you want. Okay, in the 5 minutes they're all yours. So let's start your reading. And I ended with an oracle card today. Not every day, but lately I do. It's always fun to see if we get an extra oracle message. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me for a small donation for $10, €10, then add yourself to my list. Okay, let's go, Naomi. Let's take your question. How can I transform this energy between me and Jeremy? I shared with him some stuff about my ex who passed away, and he thought I was still in love with my ex. Oh my God. I did a breathwork session and trauma therapy to go through this fear of lose. Yeah, but that's really heavy, girl. Okay, let's start your 5 minutes. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. Okay. I feel that you take it seriously. I feel that you really own it. And I feel that this is something that takes time. It's like your body, your soul, everything is grieving. And then you can do therapy or you can do all these healings, but the body also needs to heal. It was like really a shock. I do believe that love is not a problem, and I think that your Jeremy is thinking that, but it's just something that happened between you both, and that's very private. I feel also that a person you know now, it's like you're not so connected with that person yet. And it's difficult because, giving love starts from a place from self-love and loving yourself so much that you have love to spare. It's the same as wanting to help people or support foundations and so on. If you have so much money that you have too much, then please offer. But otherwise, first invest in yourself. So this is the mindset that you should have. Jeremy is different. He's just like, yeah, I get it, but then now we're in a different situation, so move on. So I feel that that person, Jeremy, doesn't have the adolescence and past life experiences. Yeah, it's ego based, but it's also immature. So the question now is actually, Naomi, what you should ask yourself is, why are you so attracted to this person after that trauma and that person left? Because the person that died was married material for you. This person is like totally something different. And sometimes because we're too hurt, we don't go in the same field because that would be too much the same. So we go opposite. So I feel that Jeremy knows that you're interested in him because you're weak. He's really scared what I'm seeing, and that will grow into the future because you asked me to look further in the future, and I do see him getting more and more scared. And the difference from your grown-up mentality and his child look on life, that gap will just get bigger. In an ideal world, and while you met each other, I feel like you had to show him that it's time to grow up, because in his age he should be more mature, but he's not grasping on that because he doesn't want to. So he's giving excuses not to have to, because it's your fault, because he had something very specific that he can point out. And when he points it out, you get emotional. So he wins the fight, or he wins his point, or he wins the battle of who's in charge. Do you get that? So this is like a little child trying to play around and get their mother to give them something they want. And sometimes the mother is so busy with all kind of things, and they're in the supermarket and they still have to cook and they're hungry, and the child is crying for a piece of chocolate. They'll just give them some chocolate, so to end even, that's not their belief how to raise their kid, but just to move on, or put them in front of the TV so they have a moment for themselves. You're giving him always that when things are high. And before you did that all the time, and now you are working and you're doing those things and you are healing, so you're more you. So these times that he gets away becomes more scarce, so then he start blaming you to get you back as you were before in an unstable position. So you will just give him a free pass, because this guy really realized that you are a 10, and he really realized that he's only like a 6. So how can he keeps you? How can he keep you close? He knows he will never have a next Naomi, but his ego, and you told me, yes, if he puts some effort in it, but he's too lazy. And that's the card I'm getting. We can't change people how they're, energetic, want to move forward. It's their choice. They have the same options as yours. You could also give up because that's your right, but you don't. So we can't change people. We can only motivate people. And the worst case is, sweetie, if he's gonna feel more and more less manly, so he's pushing your buttons now, and you still are reacting, so you're still giving him the candy in that kind of way. I'm trying to explain this energy that I'm feeling, but you're gonna get more and more resilient. And I need to tell you about the future. And you asked me, and this is your 5 minutes past, but this is really, really important. He's gonna screw around to show that it's your problem. And I believe that after all the trauma you went through, this will really bring you down. So that's not happening now because he still has something to pinpoint to get his chocolate. But the moment he won't have that, that's the next step, because then he'll know you'll crumble. So this is not good. It's okay because you're healing, but don't put, as long as it's fun and it's agreeable, but if it's not, just leave. Choose you. And the oracle card that I've got for you is reap what you sow, girl. The energy you put out will return to you. Choose wisely, as you will reap what you sow. So this is your oracle card. Please make a picture, but you can also go to YouTube after my live. The whole live will be uploaded there. It's the last option in my bio. So good luck, sweetie. I wish you strength and love you too. You're amazing. And never ever let somebody take your light away. And this is not your fault, and this happened. And if I can tell you a bit, just as me, as Sasha, you gave that person that passed a beautiful farewell. And some souls just need to experience little stuff, not a whole lifetime, because when we're born, our death date is known. And you need to know that he's still here and you still connect with him, but then not with a body. So yeah, and he will always be the love of your life, but with the love of your life you can have multiple loves. That's possible. And he's your spiritual lover, and he will be your guide, and accept that. So no, I think that Jeremy uses as an excuse, because if he was man enough, how can you be jealous of a ghost? Come on, seriously. I mean, that's the whole point. He just wants you back weak as you were when you met him. Much more. Try not to act when he pinpoints that. You'll see he'll get more, doing more things you don't like, because he just likes you weak, because he knows he doesn't deserve you. He knows. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's 11:11 today, a magical number. So hope everybody has a great day. You too. Thank you for your trust, Naomi. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today when I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, then please put yourself on my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can also gift a train somewhere there in my gallery gift, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Next on my list is Shirley. I'm going to do a few minis and then I'll get to Shirley's question. If somebody still wants a 5-minute read, then add yourself quickly to my list, because after Shirley, the list is wide open and the next few donates will be on deck. Let's start doing some minis. Please tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live. It all helps me grow on social media. A little bit later, I'll also do a collective reading for everybody who's still in the live. So if you're interested in that, please stick around. Okay, let's see. Hi, Sasha. Is Alexander still dealing with addiction and criminal activity? No, addiction, he said goodbye, but criminal activity, he can't shake it off easily. It's just his mentality. He always finds his way to get back into that. Blue butterfly. Brandon hurt me so bad. Does he feel about treating me that way? He's not thinking about it. It's a person that doesn't want to deal with reality, so it's just focusing on something else. True Spirit's message, please. Emotional message is on its way. Bernie, is Cindy serious about the job she offered me, and will I be successful in it? 100%. Look, you'll be happy the puppy. See the card. Happy emotionally, and that's really important, no? Anna's Art Life. Hi, Sasha. How does Spirit want me to know? At this moment, what Spirit wants you to know is, just check. Okay, you're preparing yourself for the future. So start putting the word out for something you want to achieve physically. It's time to connect with people that can help you make it real. So this should be your highest priority at this moment. Sarah, hello. Does George A have feelings for me? I'm getting yes, but it's shy of showing them because they don't know what you think about them. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Next on deck is Shirley. Shirley, where are you, sweetie? Shirley. Shirley, just let me know you're next on deck for a 5-minute read. Ah, there she is. Somebody else still wants a 5-minute read, and please go to my bio. First and second options are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, okay? You can also use PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Also $10, €10. Or you can gift a train, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Please keep tapping my screen. Follow me, subscribe, like. When I'm back from Shirley, I'll do minis again. So prepare your questions. My 1 to 3 top viewers will get priority. Shirley, your question came through, so I've got it. I don't know what the problem was with coffee, but it came through. So let's start doing your reading, okay, sweetie? Want to see him at his place last night. I'm actually still there now, but he went to work. He told me he doesn't want a relationship. We're still going away this weekend. He said we should communicate better. I don't think I'll ever understand him. Hey, where do we stand now? What's going on? Oh my God. Yes, I got it on the mail, but it also came through on coffee. So thank you so much for sending me the email. It just came later. When I went live, it was there. When I opened it, it was nothing. And then I read your email and then it was there. So weird. What is going on with this person? Okay. Yeah, at this moment, this person needs space. So what I'm seeing is that you need to start reconnecting each other as in the past. Just he really wants to save the relationship. He really wants to save the relationship. But once he made a title to it, it changed. And it changed because your behavior changed like a lot overnight. And he had different, and it's not your fault at all, not, but he had different ideas about relationship. He thought that it would continue as it would, and you didn't, like a 180 on him. That's what he did. So at this moment, he wants to like go back to that. So what's gonna happen? That's gonna happen in November. It's gonna, you just really, and it depends how you're gonna have that weekend, but what I'm seeing is you need to really have physical fun. Stop doing the hard questions. It's not like you're getting married in a month. You're not his fiance. You're just learning to know each other. I know that hard questions needs to be asked, but that's only when you're a fiance or wanting to be a fiance in his opinion. So if you want something, you need to be as flexible to change if you want it with somebody, because people don't change. And at this moment is actually happening the same as with Naomi. I read he lost somebody that is really important to him, and it takes time to get out of that. So you met each other, he had financial difficulties, now this on top of it, and now so this person is nowhere able to give you whatever you want. If you like him, then you need to stick around and be a good friend with benefit, whatever, but that's the most he can give. If you had treated the relationship more in a casual way, then you will have the same, only the title, but physically nothing changed. It's just your dreams are scattered, your illusion is scattered, but that's it. He never played home with you. He never, so in this situation, nothing is lost. You're still in a building phase. But the problem is, can you move on? Because you had these whole ideas that scattered, but in reality, nothing happened. So the question is, can you switch back to meeting each other physically, understanding that this person is in a difficult form? And again, as I told you before, to everybody, I don't know if you were in the live, but the thing is, you can only give love if you have so much self-love that you pour, that you have too much, that you need something to give more to. Like most people then adopt a pet or have a kid or have a boyfriend. But you can't have love when you don't have self-love enough. You can't give it. So the thing is, here at this moment, Have not more. You do, because you have your shit together and you went through a lot and you believe in something, and faith is like really strong. And I do feel that that person doesn't have that or didn't find it yet. Maybe will through you, but that's what's happening. I'm doing great, Sandra. Thank you for asking. So the importance of it all at this moment is that weekend. And that weekend should be that you can reset yourself back to the physical facts what happened. And the only physical fact that I feel that that person is okay with to agree and can be a starting point to move further in the future is the space that he doesn't communicate and just like ghost and doesn't take things very serious, and you do. When you make an appointment because you have things to organize, you have a daughter, you have this, you have a life, you have a business, he doesn't have that. So I think he doesn't know how much effort it takes to make an appointment with you, to spend a weekend with him. So for him it's like nothing, so he can just move it a week or take back or do something else that is more important. So these are things we need to talk about. That is normal because you are soulmates and you'll get through it. But this weekend will create the future. So November will be you resetting yourself. It feels too much. Okay, then let it be. But a relationship will never be easy, Shirley. Then go back to just having fun. Or find situations that you need to mother, because that you're very good at. But that's life. And if that person, if you feel that that person, and I get it, you went through so much trauma already and you dealt with it. I get that you don't want to like fix or go through that next to it or need to pause your life because that person is doing that. So the best, because you will re-meet and you will reconnect. So maybe end it and just say, when you're in a better space, in a better spot, let's try again. Because that's the most realistic at this moment for both of you. Because you both still are good together for financial reasons. There is still a future because you are soulmates, but you are in a different, I tell you, you love each other and you are soulmates. But soulmate connections, I don't know why everybody wants a soulmate connection. It's fucking hard. And that's what it is. Your 5 minutes ended. Let's take an oracle card. It's up to you to decide. Recognize real relation wounds. Here we go. Not every scar came from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, or unmet needs. Name what hurt you. See, he's just, and that's what soulmates does. And that's why I don't understand that everybody wants a soulmate connection. It's fucking hard work because you both touch each other's weak points. And if you love each other and you're really ready in life to deal with that, to grow and to become better and be okay that people point it out, hi KY, then you can like grow together and heal together and move together. But if you don't, then you better detach. And that's why soulmate connections, they come together, they detach, and it continues in life till they both are at that point, because you need to be two to have a relationship. So soulmate connections are better friends or your daughter or your son or a cat or a dog than your husband to be, because it only works if you both, in my opinion, are ready to grow and don't take it personally and want to evolve and are able physically to detach yourself of the situation and not be like a child and feel like everything is done to you, but see what you're doing and how you are triggered and deal with that. So this is a relationship, in my opinion, that can only grow in time, and a disconnect and find a friendship maybe will work. But that's all what I'm seeing. Nobody's on the list. Shirley was last, and I'm done with Shirley. So I hope you have something to think about, but I don't see any change happening in the next 3 months. So know that. You will have to keep it in that energy as it was, because he's not ready. Okay? And I think that for like the oracle card, Shirley, you're not ready to want to grieve again. So that's what I've got. So if you want, yes, of course, you're very welcome to donate. The list is wide open. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hi, Nunu. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm a professional psychic for everybody who's new here. My name is Sasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. GMT. So that's London, 12 p.m. London time. Still want to know what will happen. Okay, yeah, of course. So the importance of it all is I do minis when I'm live, and more profound readings, 5-minute reads when you donate. And it's really a low donation when I'm live. It's just $10, €10. So if somebody still wants a VIP 5-minute read today with me, then add yourself to my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio there, the picture, first and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation also $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, and then I'll add you to my VIP list. Let's see. Let's do some minis. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my channel, but that's super fun, gets priority when I do minis. So let's start doing minis. Please tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like my live. It all helps me grow on social media. I'm an energy reader, so if I feel energy, for sure, I'll grab your question with my energy. And 1, 2, 3 top viewers, I grab your question with my eyes. Okay, Hugo. Thank you for being my #1 viewer. Will the job request with Alexander still be fruitful after his first refusal? Yes, of course. It's a person that likes committed people. So show your commitment. Don't be spooked. You're worth it. You know you can. Let's see. And how is B doing? Thank you for being my top 2 viewers. Samantha, you're next on deck. Once I'm done the minis, you're next. B is still the same. No change. So I feel, yes, I got yours, Samantha. I'm just going to do a few minis and then get to your reading. So just stay in the live floor. What do I know for November? November is a month that you will be triggered with things from the past that you are not resolved yet. So treat your body well. The best is you need to take like charge of your life. And it starts with a plan. I wake up, then I go and take a walk, then I'll have my matcha, then I'll have this, then I'll plan your life that you need to take care of yourself, that it's so full that you know, trauma just will be nothing because you're different. So that's important. Staying in this thing and then being connected with trauma will just pull you back. Bad, sweetie. Bad. Thank you, Shirley. Your #2 gift. Thank you, Train. Paige, will I move within the next 6-12 months? I'm getting yes, but be careful. Somebody doesn't want that and can like make an issue. Kevin, hope you're doing well. Thank you. I'm doing great, Kevin. I feel very low in energy and lazy in office when I need to be productive in learning and meeting. Any advice for guidance for me? I feel your sleep quality is bad. So you should like be a bit like take a walk outside before you go to bed. You need more fresh air. So airing your apartment is really important, or your house. I quite feel, I think the bedroom, because I feel small places. So also when you're at your office, you need to go out and walk before you study. You need to move more, start moving more. And you can always put your alarm clock like every hour to walk for 10 minutes. Just find the coffee spots further away, or use a printer that is further away or something. Start walking more. You're sitting too much. Butterfly, hi, what does Bear feel about me? Again, not a doctor, but that's what I'm feeling. At this moment, they want to move on. They're heartbroken. Eva, will my plans for something specific come to pass and love? Pass not because it's too painful for you. it's like it's worrying you, so you need to deal with that and find a way to make it more like constructive instead of destructive. And love is coming your way, but that's in the future, sweetie, not now. Okay, I'm gonna go to Samantha. Samantha, where are you, sweetie? Somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading. I'm Medium Sasha. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. This is the only place where I do mini reads for free between my donated readings, and donated readings are only $10, €10 for a 5-minute depth reading with me. When you go private, the price is a bit higher, but that's also possible. I do them every afternoon, so if somebody wants a reading, then please book them on mediumsasha.com. Okay, let's go to Samantha's reading. If somebody else wants a reading, go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also go to on TikTok and donate me a train. Just a minute, sweetie. I'm trying to get your question in the thing because with Hipsy I need to paste it. Otherwise I don't have your question. Why? Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, got your question, sweetie. Okay, answer third. Let's see your question. How does Yushni and Vanessa feel about me romantically and will be in a long-term relationship? Okay, let's see. Keep tapping my screen, sweetie. Thank you. How does Yushni and Vanessa feel about me romantically and will be in a... So you want to know if you can be within a long-term relationship, one of them, and how they feel about you. Is that correct? So I'll just start with what they feel about you. How does Yushni think about you? Gotcha. At this moment, this person is like stuck. I feel, hi Claudia, I'm getting that this person, okay, this person is in a space in life while they're stuck. I feel like they had these great dreams and ideas, but they faced like the lid of their potential, realizing those dreams. So they're all like reinventing themselves. I feel that Yishni is not in a happy space. I feel that person is suffering really because sleeping bad, yeah, not eating correctly. I feel that person is lost. It's like a dramatic change in their life on a financial level. So it's not a person, it's not because maybe they're in a divorce or they're moving on or they're, yeah, it's like finishing a commitment is what I'm feeling. But it's more about the physical thing. Yeah, physical. It's like they thought they thought they could leave whenever they created something for themselves, but they didn't realize that, or they can't, or so this person at this moment is not busy with love. They're just running away from their own problems, and it needs like a mother to a nice shoulder to cry on, a mother that will tell them everything's going to be right, be in a relationship so they will save them. Thank you so much, KY and Julie, for joining the team. So what I'm picking up on is that this person just has no romantic interest. I also see that they will make a big shift in their career that will create that they will have to start over again, and that will like really take a hit on them too. So this person is not busy with romance the next 4 or 5 months. So I don't see that. They just need somebody to help them, somebody to rescue them. So if they choose for commitment, it's more because they need somebody strong, and you are strong. So you can have a relationship with this person, but it will not be long term. Not in a position to go into really. Yeah, but she can say I'm in a relationship because then she has somebody to rescue. But at this moment, she's not convinced that, yeah, it sounds draining, 100%, that you are the person that will stick around, because she knows that you will choose yourself. So at this moment, they just want to have fun and no commitment. And I'm seeing also they can't. And the commitment they want is just them spilling their guts out and taking your energy and feel better at the end because you tell them it's going to be fine. So let's focus on Vanessa. Vanessa. Let's focus on Vanessa romantically. Okay. Vanessa is 100% here to win your heart. I feel this person is really want to make an effort to get you, but they have this negative way to get attention. So whatever they're doing, positive or negative, but I'm feeling more like having a tantrum, is to get your attention. I feel like they really are aware that you could, if you would really choose them and really be committed to them, that you would create stability in their life and a kind of, yeah, grown up enough, you know, like seriousness. It's like from being a student to an adult. She feels like being an adult with you. She feels like you can create an adult life for her because she's like not good in that. So she's looking for a mother figure. She's looking for a mother figure. I don't see any romantic love towards you. Only she feels comfortable when she has somebody that is in control and strong and can take care of her. That's why she's also giving negative energy and being not always very truthful to you and manipulating you because they feel they're testing if you would stick around because they know themselves very well. So she's challenging you to see if you get like obsessed with her because she had that in the past with men, and that will then create a relationship where she feels that she has a mother, that somebody's taking care of her, and that could be a long relationship, but that's not based on love. So the moment that somebody else they really love comes by and they have stability because you gave it to them or you taught them, they will just leave. So you need to be very aware of that. That's your 5 minutes, Samantha. I hope it makes sense. Let's pull an oracle card on that. Release past wounds. Old wounds hold you energy hostage. Let go of what no longer serves you and make space for healing. That's what I've got for you, sweetie. Hope it gives you enough information to think about it and know how much energy to put in. I mean, it's a one-way street again. It's a one-way street again, and you didn't want that in. But you can have fun with them. I mean, they come for sure on your path for a reason, but I don't think for a romantic, long-lasting relationship. Yeah. So the my opinion, but that's just my opinion, Samantha. If you know that she's looking for stability and can't do it herself, but wants to be able to do that and feels like you can teach her, then maybe don't give her that and see if she sticks around. So then maybe she will realize she likes you more, or she will have something else that attracts, that the attraction will grow towards you. But I think the moment you don't give that, she'll just create an excuse that you're bad to her or whatever, and she'll leave. But that's something you can like work with. Already seeing flames this year. No, it's not easy. It's really not easy. But the good thing is that Samantha is not letting other people abusing her anymore. And I think, Samantha, that's a big step. I think that you really need to be very proud of yourself, because in the you see it quicker, you bow out of situations quicker, you're very awake about how much to invest or not. I think that's a lot of growth, and probably you'll have to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince. And yeah, and everybody needs to kiss a lot of frogs before they find their prince, if they are really, selfish enough to wait till they find the right person. Because yeah, there are a lot of people on this planet, so never give up. But there's also a lot of people who just are okay with okay, or they just can't be on their own, so they just stick around till they find something better. And if it's you and you feel a lot for them, you get really hurt, and that's a pity. Yeah, just continue. Just continue. These are just things that are on your path. You'll be fine. Shirley, what was your question? You're next on deck. Shirley. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. This is the only place where I do mini reads between my VIP readings. So I'm going to start doing them in a minute. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading on when I'm live, they're only $10 minimum donation, so they're really cheap. So if you want one, then please get yourself on my list. Only one person on my list, Shirley. If somebody else wants a 5-minute today, then please put yourself on my list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. It's my picture over there, and choose the first or second option in my link tree. You can go to my PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations is $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a train there somewhere, and then I'll add you physically to my list. So these are ways to get on my list still today. So please get yourself on my list before it's closed, and then I'll do some minis and then go to Shirley's reading. If you want a mini with me, then you need to tap my screen, you need to follow me, subscribe, like my life, because I'm an energy reader, or be my 1 to 3 top viewers, and for sure you get priority. Okay, I'm just gonna write Shirley's question. Also, is he busy with a woman? Okay, you want November and December. Is he busy with a woman? And I found hair on the floor and in the room. Almost lost mine. Okay, let's check. We'll do that. I'm going to do a few minis and then I'll get to your reading. Okay, sweetie? Maria, what does Demo think of me? A friend. Feels like you were a good friend. Sarah, why did Wayne call me this morning? Because he missed his soulmate. Paige, message on finances, please. When will they improve? Sweetie, those are minis. I'm getting that at this moment, finances are coming and going, coming and going. So if you want a more profound, then please add yourself to my list. Just $10, 10 euros. Where my business, number 2, Dukes, where my business venture not being successful because of what spirit communicated with me. So that's a yes or a no. I'm getting a yes, but you need to start over. Meme, yeah, that was that, Sarah. We did. Nunu, any spirit message for me today? Yes, you have choices. Start making one. Start committing to one. If it's wrong, then don't worry. The choices will stay, and you'll have an experience more. We did that. Butterfly. Hi, what does Spur feel about me? Soulmate connection. Eva, how plans for something specific coming past and love? I did that already. Does Derek feel about me? Stola, let's see. Derek sees you as a new beginning, but is scared that he's not being a realistic person, because in the past he was like over romanticizing everything. So he's moving forward with caution, La Lima, Shiva, message for me. Thank you for your like. You need to connect with your inner self and spend some quality family time with people you love. It's like you're emotionally need some like distraction because you're getting crazy with yourself. You feel like you don't control yourself. You don't know what to do anymore. You're lost. So talking to somebody, maybe a therapist, or releasing your souls will help. So don't be alone in those times, you know? That's the message of Shiva. Rudy, will I reconcile my differences with Eighth? Yes, you will, if you keep focusing on it and keep trying. Trying helps here. Sarah, will Wayne and I meet up Thursday this week? Let's check. I'm getting a yes. Okay, Shirley, where are you? I'll be back for minis after doing Shirley's reading. If you want a more depth reading today during my live, then please add yourself to my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link tree. That's my picture. Our platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train and then I'll add you physically to my list. Shirley, where are you? You gifted me a train. And if you donate now, you'll be next on deck. I'll be back for minutes after doing Shirley's reading, so keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, like my live. Thank you so much. It all helps me grow on social media. Shirley, my sweetie, you're next on deck. There she is. Let's start your question. Okay, you want to know what's gonna happen in November? I'm not seeing any change. I'm feeling that if you want something to happen, you will have to initiate it. I feel that this person at this moment, his head is nowhere. I feel like he's seeing life in a different thing. So the only way to fight for this relationship, and the only person that has the energy to do so, is you. So if you can really like keep connecting, keep moving forward and so on, then that relationship still has life in November. So it will be all on you, creating physical possibilities to meet and him saying yes or no. That's what I'm picking up. If you move on with that, because otherwise nothing's gonna happen in November, then I have December. Okay, December is gonna hit him really hard. I feel that December, with the loss that he's having and the financial struggles, I feel that December is going to hit him very hard. I feel also that December is not like a month for him financially that is really profitable at the moment that he is. I'm feeling that December will, and that will all like really weigh heavy on the relationship. Very harsh. He will have like little money to do something fun. He will also want to be with the family, but that creates, again, that he thinks he can deal with the passing of somebody. It will hit him really hard. So I do see you staying away and having distance and not seeing each other a lot in December. So those 2 months that you're asking are not like really resourceful or really like preempt, but these are the months you need to work through. You want to know if there was still a woman? Let's check. I do see that there was a woman in that house. I don't see anything happening that would piss you off, but yeah, he could be open about it. I feel like he reconnects with something of the past to just have like a drink together. I don't see anything happening. No, because that relationship is in the past or they never had something. But there was a social meeting and he's really choosing not to tell you. So why is he not telling you? Yeah, because he knows that you will make a big point out of it and he doesn't want to lose you, because even he's not putting any effort in you, he really, it really like caresses his ego that you are giving him attention. He also doesn't want to explain what happened in the past. He feels like at this moment the relationship is like stuck and not moving forward, and moving also that title makes him feel more free, that he doesn't need to like explain himself. So I get now why he's not in a relationship anymore, because he just wants to be free. He really wants to be free. So yes, he loves you. Yes, he wants to. He's in a situation he can't like give you more than he's giving. He wants to be free to connect with everybody and anybody, and he knows that females are sensitive with women. He doesn't want to explain. He wants to meet up with people from the past when he wants to. So at this moment, what I'm seeing is that he's just the most happy if he's on his own. And you give him this luxury that he doesn't need to tell him whatever. So he really loves you because the love card is coming, and he physically loves to be with you, but doesn't have the money to spend on that in December, for sure not. It's like declining his financial situation at this moment, not building, but declining. So he's just in a very unhappy spot. In a very unhappy spot. So what to do, sweetie? What to do? Spirits are saying you need to be selfish enough to choose what makes you happy. The only thing that you can have from him in the common period is having sometimes an emotional happy experience, because when you're together, you're really good together. So, and then get some clarity about who's that person without all those problems, because he's gonna get out of that, but it's gonna take for sure till February, March to get him out of that negative circle. So that was your 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. And you don't need to, you also don't want to, but that's again my personal opinion. You don't want a relationship starting as you being the therapist or being the mother, because that's also not, so you're keeping that distance, but then it makes it hard because you love that person and you see them suffering. But the only thing, if you love a person, you need to give them space. You can't glue them with super glue on your hip. It just doesn't work. They'll just want to like fight it. So yeah, you can date in the meantime. Just he he's saying you don't have a relationship anymore, and I don't think he would mind. Yeah, you just, the problem was that you left it. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. You left the relationship with malcommunication. So I think in my opinion, your only step that you need to do now to be able to reconnect in the future and having a better one and really the committed relationship that is possible, because I see it in the cards and you both love each other and you are soulmates, is that you understand how you both communicate and understand how you are in life at this moment and how you really feel, and which part of your life is built with abundance, because the part of your life that is built with abundance, that you can share. So if we look to him, he has no love abundance at this moment. He has no strength, like control abundance. He doesn't have financial abundance. So yeah, what do you want to, what do you expect? But this conversation, you need to talk to him, so then he understands how you think and how you see life and how you move forward, and then he will understand more why you ask those questions, because this is also learning to know each other. Release the soul burden. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. So you need to have this conversation. That's really important for you. You need to have that conversation. And whatever he think or feel about it, it's actually not important, surely. In this situation, you need to be selfish. You need to have empathy for him, but you need to also connect with yourself and know that this is a good something that I need to put in the fridge, but I'll put it in the fridge when he understands me, and he will understand me when he listens to me. So there you can explain, and then it's at them if they understand or they don't, but then you gave it your all. And no, in the future, stop changing your behavior when you get a title. Just remember, everything is factual. And also don't want to be girlfriend or boyfriend if it's still casual. Then when he asked you to be his girlfriend, at that moment, with what he gave you, was that enough? And if that was not enough, then you had to say, listen, if you want me to be your girlfriend, you will have to step up, because you need to start seeing yourself as a trophy, as a prize. As I always tell you, the queen. But that you forget. And then if you accept something when they're offering mediocre, then they think mediocre is fine. So this is, I think, your biggest lesson, that's why you need to have this conversation and you need to have this reset in this relationship. And why I believe he's a good guy, because he did it. He stopped the relationship, because for you, that was not enough. So he did it for you because you are soulmates. And that's not what you want because you had all these dreams, but factually, that was what was necessary. So, all by all, he's not a bad guy. He's just in a difficult space, in my opinion. But you do you, your life. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. If you want a one-on-one with me, private, or a pre-record private, you can always book them on my website, mediumsasha.com. They're, of course, more expensive because when I'm live, I do 5-minute dedicated reading for a small donation of $10, 10 euros. So if you want one today, and I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, then please add yourself to my list because my VIP list is wide open. The first person who donates will be next on deck. So please add yourself to my list if you want still a 5-minute read today with me. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Medium donation $10, 10 euros. Or you can gift a train somewhere there and then I'll add you physically to my list. Okay? So if somebody wants a dedicated reading, then add yourself to my list in the next 15 minutes. Okay, let's do some minis. We're gonna do minis. Minis are for free and at random. First name and specific questions. So if somebody wants a mini answered, keep the questions simple because it's a mini. Then please, or I get nosy. Then everybody who's always here. Once I get nosy, I need to figure it all out. But there are minis because they are for free. There are at random, no guarantee. But with my eyes, I'll pick my 1, 2, 3 top viewers on TikTok. Or if you have an abonnement on my channel, that super fun logo now, then I'll grab your question with my eyes. And otherwise, just keep tapping, follow, subscribe. I'm an energy reader. If you give me a lot of energy, for sure I'll get to your question. The problem is I can only grab the questions I see and they're moving quickly. So sorry that you need to retype it, but that's TikTok. Can't help that. Okay, let's start with Floor. Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Is there somebody who I already have to be with? No, somebody not from the past, girl. Meme, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Any message from my guardian angel? Yes, you need to be patient. You're building something. It's like having to be pregnant. Pregnancy takes 9 months, but something else. So you're gonna give birth to a baby and you're building that and it's career related. So give it time. A baby is not born in one day. That mentality, okay? Jess, will I pass my driving test tomorrow? I'm getting yes. Just breathe. Love reading, Lizzie. Yeah, it's a mini, yes, so know that. At this moment, you have everything and anything to have love. So if you want love, give it your highest priority. It's not coming knocking on your door. Hi, Sasha. What does Celine feel about me? This moment, they're only busy with their future. I don't see them feeling anything special about you. They're just have like a mindful of her old good friendship they had emotionally in the past, and you remind them of that person. Lilac does only feels Anne is the right person for him. At this moment, I'm seeing that he's still adjusting to this person. It's like a past relationship really had a big influence on this person and they're still figuring out what they want in life. And at this moment, they think that person fits in great, but it can change because they don't know what they want from life. When is love coming in? I'm getting it will be around the 8th, August, next summer, sweetie. Cutie, will my trip to Italy be good? Yes, it's gonna be life-changing. Woohoo! Have fun, sweetie. Eat some pasta for me. And some pizza. And drink some wine, because I don't drink wine, so but I love it, but I can't drink alcohol anymore. My gut can't take it. So enjoy life for me. Floor, where will I meet my future partner? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Yes, of course, Coco. I'm doing minis. I'm seeing that you will find that person when you start doing what you wanted when you were a child. It's like, Floor, you had this dream, but you grow up and you forgot about it. It's time to check back all the things you wanted to be, or all the projects you started and never finished. It was just not the time, but now it is. So move on with your life, and in that space you'll find your person. Is N a good friend? I had a fight. Yes, but that's normal. Good friends, good relationship have conflicts. If you don't have conflicts, then you're not in a relationship. Somebody's over pleasing and somebody's really then not happy. So those are breakups that people say, we never had a fight for 10 years, so why are you leaving? Or they have a different another relationship next to that relationship because they're really unhappy. So having conflict is fine. It's the way how you deal with that conflict. So the Coco in this situation, actually, this is a good point that I would like to speak about it to everybody. Anything you start in life, any new job, any new commitment, any contract, any rental, any buy, any construction agreement, any roommate, any school teacher, whatever alliance you go, friend, boyfriend, girl, whatever, you will always have a conflict. So when you start something new, you need to be prepared that a conflict will come. The problem is that nobody think that, and they always go out of the good. And then when a conflict happens, they act out of shock, and they go out of reflex, and they can like really make a conflict really bad, because a conflict is just actually a different opinion. So if you are very aware in life moving forward that conflicts will happen and you're prepared, the moment somebody triggers it or you feel like I'm here not happy, you'll go about it in a more calm and structural and productive way. And that's also when you want a raise, or if you have a manager or a boss, or you have colleagues, you'll always have conflict. So the thing is, stop thinking that life is like the movies. It doesn't happen. A marriage, having kids, raising them, parents-in-law. I mean, conflicts will always come. The good thing is, if you are prepared, then when they come, you'll be the one to be the adults. And then a conflict is just a point of reset and moving forward. Because then at that moment, you are prepared, so you will be humble and you will be empathic enough. Because of the past, you weren't prepared that the other person will overact and say things they don't mean and so on. And you will not have like this sensitive thing. So you will give them space, but you will be the person that can resolve it in a productive way because you are calm, you are prepared, you are ready. So who's then the good person here? You. So stop thinking that life is just an easy ride, and if you don't have that, then you're like cursed, because you're not. You just need to be prepared that conflicts will come, whatever life it is, whatever choice you make, whatever opportunity, whatever commitment you go, because then you always have control of your life. Also with clients and so on, then you just don't lose it. Because when you always think life is amazing and should be amazing because that's what they told us, and then something happens, or you run away from it, or you swallow the shit, or you break a connection that could be where you invested so much time and energy in. Hi, Mike. I can't decide if you have a right boyfriend, Chica. So if you don't know how to ask questions to mediums or to spirits, then please read my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? Just go to my bio. You can download it in Kindle version or order it as a paperback. We don't decide nothing. Spirituality is your navigation system. You decide which direction you put in, and that's spirit is your ways or maps telling you how to get there. So you can ask, I'm facing with this situation, or I want this in my life. Does that boyfriend fit in or not, or whatever? This you can ask, but you decide if it's good or not. There's a lot of people who decide for sure in marriages, look to arrange marriages. to stay with somebody or to stick to their family who's not good for them, or stick to a friend because they're addicted to it and it's not good for them, because they choose. You are a person, and that's so beautiful that we are people and we have free will. We are creators of our own life, and that's why we put that the direction in our navigation system, and spirit navigates us where to go. And they don't do it by telling us like the real navigation systems in the cars that we have. No, it shows numbers. We can read for you paths. We can angel numbers, numerology. Then you can feel it because it's intuitively. So sometimes you can just feel which direction you need to be. So that's how it works. So often when you're not happy or you're questioning something, then you need to look at it and then say, this is what I put in my direction system. Maybe you didn't put any direction in your direction system, chica. So then we don't know if your boyfriend fits the thing, because we don't know what your boyfriend wants. So we can only give you clarity when you make your own decisions. Sandra, am I doing the right thing by walking away from him? Again, can't tell you. The card that I'm getting is you're a mother figure towards this person. Are you happy to be a mother figure your whole life? Yes or no? If it's no, then not stay with him, because that's the only thing he wants from you. He's in love with your nurturing side. And if that's taking your energy away, you see, chica, if that takes your energy away, then you will not be able to change him. Can I change him? No, you can't, because people have own will, and he's not here asking and doesn't, and you gave it for free. So if you change it, then yeah, it's draining. And when you will change it, I'm just explaining how spirituality works, Sandra, so I'm using you as an example. But if you change it, then he will blame you because you gave it for free. So again, people, be balanced and love first yourself, and have so much love to give before you connect in serious relationships and start making really life choices connected to a human, because otherwise you get in these draining relationships, as Sandra, and that's a pity. Because if you loved yourself so much and you wanted to be in a love committed relationship because you had so much love to give, then you expect to get the same love, or you would see that that person you're now with would be a great a friend, but not a boyfriend. And then if that friend wanted to be your boyfriend, then you would say, okay, I think you're also attractive and that, but I'm missing a point. Because if you want me as a girlfriend, you'll have to step up, because what you're giving from me and what you're taking from me at this moment as a friend, I think that's acceptable. But as being your girlfriend, that's not enough. And then you need to tell him what your needs are. And if he can't meet them, then don't angry, don't be honest. Because a life commitment is even bigger responsibility than buying a house or taking a mortgage. Others are, yes, chica, that's why I'm not against you. I'm not negative. I'm just telling you how spirit can help you if you use it in the right direction. Yeah, you are right. It runs away from conflict. Yeah, so, yes, Mike, I did them on Saturdays. So that's what I want to explain, and I hope you start seeing life that way. And that's also in my book, because when we see life like that, we don't need to go through all the pain, and sometimes we are mourning for something that is not realistic, because factual, and life is short physically, and everybody lost somebody probably when they're young, so it can also be over in no go. So you have like no time to waste with these people, and it doesn't mean that you physically have to change, because a lot of people say, oh God, and then I have to have that conversation, and then what my friends will think, and my parents have an opinion, and then I failed again, and my work, no, just decide that for yourself, that person at this moment is okay, but is not the one, and just continue in life with that energy, and you'll see that they will change, because they will feel like, oh my God, I'm losing her, so maybe they will step up, or they will leave, and you'll meet another person, because that's with spirit. You decide in your direction system. You don't need to share it with nobody. You don't need to write it out. You need to feel it, like, I deserve better. By talking this through with Sandra and Chica, you both see that you deserve better. You both diagnosed the diagnosis of your relationship. And when you see that, then you both have enough love. And I'm so proud of you girls, because that's really difficult, that you deserve better. And the moment that you feel, I deserve better, and you put that in your navigation system, physically, if you're with him or not, it doesn't matter anymore. But a better choice will come. Or they step up because they will have that choice, because your energy will shift and they will feel it. Or they will blame you, start a fight, and hope you finish it, or they will finish, or they'll ghost you. But all by all, that's okay. But that just starts with realization. Energy is everything. And what you put out is what you get. So you could also both be in a situation like, oh, I'm so sad that I only deserve this. Then that will be the only thing you will attract in life. So you both are not doing that. So I'm very proud of you. High five you, and just put that navigation system at work by both saying tonight before you go to bed, I deserve more in this, this, this. Be very specific. How much more specific, rather focused we are with our energy, how quicker we get it back. But we need to realize it. And it's really difficult, because it's much more easy to figure it out in somebody else's mess than in your own. Because, yeah, we all love the fairy tale stories. They brainwashed us with all these beautiful stories that isn't reality. Because if you ask your parents about marriage, they'll say it's hard work. It is. So it is hard work, but it will always be fine if you're ready for conflict and you know your worth. And otherwise, forget about it. Life is too short. There's so many fish in the sea. Move on. And I don't say physically, emotionally and spiritually, by knowing what you're putting in your navigation system. Yes, it is. And when it's draining, it's just like it's just like depleting you. So be aware of that, okay? So a relationship should give you energy, because you're building towards a marriage. And when you have kids, that's draining. Kids drain you. So if your husband is already draining you now in a boyfriend situation, next, really, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. But you do whatever you want. I'm here Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays. You can... Mama Shasha is always here for advice. No problem. And do whatever you do. I'll always support you. But I'm very proud of you both. So thank you for asking those questions. Let's see. Okay, let's do a collective reading now. I'm going to do the collective for today, and then I'll be back for minis. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today for only $10, €10, then please add yourself to my list while I'm doing the collective. Just go to my bio, that's my picture there. My first and second options are platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Or you can gift me a train there, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Okay, keep tapping my screen, follow me, subscribe, like, and then we'll start with the collective reading today. I will start recording that as well, so I can use it for my socials. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. Let's start on the topic. Let's see. Understand soulmate lessons. Soulmate comes to teach us, embrace the lessons they bring, even if they're hard to swallow. Shirley, hope you heard that. So we need to embrace the lessons we are getting. Okay, let's breathe in together. Light, and without frustration and annoyance. Okay, what is it about? Embracing soulmate cycle lessons. Okay, spirits are telling us today that we need to embrace those cycles, because everybody has a lot of options. So everybody is here. They don't need to be physical, but they have options. If they just go back to their emotional side, of what do I want to eat, what I want to change, what do I want to love, what will I do for fun, what will I do for my future, where do I want to invest, blah, 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 blah. That's like a lot of choices. We have a lot of choices, and we're focusing on things that are stuck, things that are frustrating, things that are not moving forward. So we're giving our all, so we're not taking a step back and realize that we always have options. So the soulmate lesson from today is we always have emotional options. And that's the start to create a physical option. But if we let ourselves be drained by a choice we made in the past that we're full putting our energy on every day to change the, or to make it better, or to make it less painful or less unhappy from it, we're putting our energy in the wrong space. Because we, if it would change, it would change long time ago. Because when you're on your life path, things goes fluid, you go with the flow. Now you're swimming against the current, and it makes you weak and heavy and negative and drained. So are you feeling about these things in some areas of your life? Then take a step back and go back to your emotional place where other options are to have fun, to feel love, to be happy. And instead of pushing that door open against the currents, just let it be and see how it unfolds when you're not giving it energy, and focus 100% on one of those emotional choices and make that reality. So that's our lesson. I hope it helps everybody, and have a great day. Bye. On collective, let's see what we're doing still. So I hope it brings some clarity today. Okay, let's do some minis. Nobody wants a oh, there's a fly here. A 5-minute dedicated reading anymore. That's fine. So I'll close the list. I'll do some minis still. So if somebody still wants a mini, keep tapping my screen, follow me, subscribe. Then I'll pick some questions for the end of my live. Mike, what's coming in romance? At this moment, you need to first focus on your career. I'm seeing that physical opportunities are coming your way, so focus on that. If they don't see you or hear you, they choose somebody else. So be very visible. On love at this moment, it's like, it's quite peaceful. I do see new opportunities coming next year. This year it's really like looking yourself in the mirror and really being happy with yourself, being proud of yourself about the year, because this year was really a heavy year for you, Mike, but you survived. And next year will be very abundance on financial career options and on love. So that's all parked for next year, sweetie. Anikta, this current feeling towards me about reconciliation. Ankita, his current feeling towards me about reconciliation. His feeling at this moment, he doesn't want to reconcile because he doesn't want a one-on-one relationship. He just wants to have fun. I feel that he's still, you're expecting a lot from him, but if you really look at him, he's just too immature for what you're wishing. Susan, what are my 3 greatest strengths, my respect spirit guides? Your strength is your heart. You have a lot of empathy and you feel people. But the second is, you can also let go of things quite easily. So these are your things. You're a medium, sweetie. Mimi, general, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Sweetie, today is your day. Be beautiful. Give yourself a gift and really be proud of who you are physically, and know you're on your way of becoming a star. Nunu, does Dad have a message for me? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Yes, he's very proud of you, how you bounce back from a negative, emotional struggle situation. He's really seeing that you focused on really making something from you and want to be a career woman, and he's looking up to that. Stop worrying, start doing. That's what he's saying. So yeah, hope that helps. Thank you. I do think I will get a better February. Yeah, Ah, Dukes, thank you, my pleasure. Krista, will Bubal come back to get together? Let's see. I'm seeing no. This person is so heartbroken, knows they broke your heart. They just feel like they are not enough for you, so they're letting go. Sujan, Sasha, how will 2026 go for me financially? It's gonna be a year that you can make a difference, but it's gonna be work, work, work. So financially, I don't see big changes. I just see that you can create opportunities for 27. Amanda, will Stenio reach out? I'm getting a yes. Floor, what may I know for work? Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. You need to stop being a victim and start being a leader. Look amazing. Look like nobody can like play with you. And you know, start looking to people who are bosses and start like feeling their energy and then start sending that energy. Amanda, will Stenu reach out? I'm getting no, this person is done. Dukes, may you have an amazing day, Sasha. You do so much for us. We should celebrate you. Ah, Dukes, you're so kind. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for always supporting me. Do you think love from past will return? 100%. Yes. Number 1, the doctor. Yeah, but he's stuck now. Does Bob love IP? Let's check. I'm getting no. May you have an amazing. Ah, you're so kind, Dukes. Which time will I can find a job? I'm getting, if you want a job, you'll have to search elsewhere. At this moment, how you go about it, it's just not working. Thank you for the rose, Fayo. Suzanne, Sasha, what will be my greatest gain in this life? Finding the love of your life and having this beautiful house and financially totally be at the top level of society, and you will all get that. So, but it's not, Rome was not built in one day, sweetie. You hope for somebody else? Oh, that person I don't see. That person is moving. I think they're going out for a while. Thank you for the perfume. That person you're thinking is financially going to another country? No. Has you ever loved me or ever cared? 100% loved you, but felt like you are very vulnerable, and he felt that he needed, like, you have these big dreams financially, and he had to like be a part of that, and he's too lazy. Yes, Matan is leaving. I feel like he's going on a trip. Maybe like learn something abroad. Jacqueline, will Jassan reach out to me? I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing that that person is moving forward. Some knowledge came to her that she didn't have in the past. Jassan, yeah. I feel it's a man, but I'm getting a she. A lot of female energy. Stuck in a female energy. I'm seeing that that person moved. So I'm not seeing that. Latifa, do you please have a message from me? Yes, of course. I'm seeing that you think that you are taking it easy, but you're not. So find your inner peace. That's really important. It's time now not to be on your highest or like high performance or need to like compete, because you need to rest. More challenges are coming on your way. So let other people take care of you and nurture you and spoil you. I don't know if you will reconcile or not. That was not the question. You said next year. No, not seeing that. Maybe in the future. I don't know. At this moment, I'm not seeing that at all. With choices you are making both at this moment, it was because you were in the same area. I feel that next year you both will choose heart connected lives, things that are important for you, and past doesn't fit in that anymore. So you both are gonna move different directions. Can I have a message from grandmother? I'm sad, miss her. Yes, of course, sweetie. Grandmother is saying that you're at the beginning of a new beginning. So life is changing. So this is a beautiful space to be, because you can leave the past really behind. So choose wisely. Choose wisely. Choose something that you feel that will make you happy, that is close to your heart. Whatever the world says, whatever other people who doing it are good or bad, doesn't matter. She's saying you need to do what makes you happy and money will always follow. And she believes that it's all to do with, yeah, with wellness. Your future is in wellness, like in yoga or in spa or in massage or in Reiki or in spiritual. She believes that there is your future, cutie, and she knows it's a shift and you'll have to work hard before it's something, but she really believes in it. Yeah, because you're in the wrong decision. You made a decision on what other people expect from you. And then whatever it can be so successful for others, it will not be successful for you, cutie. So then you just need to go back and just leave whatever it is and rethink what makes me happy. Because you can do it differently. You can work for money and then use that money to have a great life. But I'm not seeing that because the work is draining you. So you're working for money in an unhappy space. Or you can work because it makes you happy, because it makes a difference, because you love it. And then money follows. So then work is not work anymore. It's your life. So many years that my happiness is missing. I don't want the I didn't know. You just continue. Even you feel so many years unhappiness. That would never happen to me. If I'm 1 month unhappy, I change my life. I take all the risk. I don't care. I change it. But that's something to do with self-love. Or beliefs, breaking belief system that you still believe. No, it's not karma. Karma had nothing to do in that, in my opinion. It's just you pushing that door as in the collective and putting all your effort and swimming against the stream instead of going back and just say, listen, what is the lowest budget that I need to earn to be happy? The lowest budget. Can I go back to basic? I did it so often in my life. Just go back to basic. A small job can really pay your bills if you go back to basic and then invest 100% in something that you love. And I went back to school for it. I went this, I took chances, I started business. It depends how you want to live. You want to work to have a life, then you have a different relationship with that work. You can also just say the work is a work. I just do my minimum, I get paid, and then I'll put everything in my hobbies. I love knitting, I love traveling, I love that. That's fine, that's perfect, because then you have the balance. But if you are like me and love working, but wants to do something that you get energy of and not like be drained, and then you need to be self-employed, and that's a risk. But you can do that. Or you need to go back to school and study something more that fits your lifestyle. And then your life is your work. It's all choices you have. And you live in a free country, so you can do it. A lot of people can't. So think about that. Just think about it. It doesn't matter. Buddha says you have to meditate on the business street in New York, not on a mat somewhere where you have clinging music and nice essence. That's easy. The idea is that you have to, I think the lesson, cutie, you need to learn at this moment is the environment doesn't make you happy. You make yourself happy. And the environment is there to help you receive your goals. And in, for sure, cities, I'm living really in a nowhere, in cities, it's easier to find things that will fit with your goals. I live, it's a bit more difficult, but still, if I know what I want, I still find it here. So the thing is, you need to know what you want. You need to know what you need. So you need to know what makes you happy. And then you go shop in the environment to get that. And all the other noise, you just don't connect with that. And that's how you do it. You're not living your life. You are on that boat and you're not being the captain. So you're at sea, just going everywhere what the city wants or friends wants or your family wants or whatever. What do you want? So take a step back. Don't change anything physically, but just take a step back and just go back to when I was a kid, what I like, what was my dream. And then I made a painting out of it, but I don't have it anymore because I sold it. It's like Rummy Cup, you know, this Tetris game. All the pieces you build already, you can like reshape them in what you want. But you first need to know what you want. Otherwise, if you think that the environment will inspire you, it will not. And you'll just stay in the same cycle. And if your motivation is because other people get there, you'll not get there, because everybody's unique and everybody's here for a reason, and this is not your reason. So if I want something and I try and I'm just not able in the first or second or third attempt, I'll just find something else that makes me happy, because that's just not meant to be. It's nothing to do with karma. Karma is only there if you did something really bad. Did you? No. So what are you worried about karma? Karma is so easy. Again, it's an excuse. The environment. This is a bit of the... When I was young, we never used our parents as an excuse, or we didn't even think about it. But these days, with all this blah blah, blame the world. We didn't have ChatGPT. We had to go to the library and figure it out and read 20 books and sit there for hours taking... we didn't have Uber, we didn't have nothing, and we figured it out. So, you're raised in a world that you push a button and something happens. I mean, life doesn't work like that. If you talk about your own life, you really need to do the work. You really need to be honest with yourself. And you really need to understand that everything is possible. Magical way. But you first need to know what you want. And you need to be honest. And if you don't know what you want, then you take a sabbatical and you go try different things and get yourself motivated. Try, go and help some village in India or whatever. See how they live, see what their rules are. If after 3 days you're like, that's not me, then go to Israel, go sit there and look around and see how it works in a kibbutz, and then go to Africa and see how it works there. I don't know, do something, get inspired. I mean, it's just a plain stop away. Life is really so easy these days. So get motivated, everything is possible. Thank you. Brett happy with Ola. Is Brett happy with Ola? I'm not seeing that. Brett sees Ola as an option. Didn't decide if they're really gonna go for that. They hope that somebody else will come, and they're not faithful. So no, not seeing that, sweetie. Okay, let's see. Nunu, did I make the right choice with the second meals I'm thinking of partnering with? Yes, because these are people that can pour some money in this situation. Jacqueline, will Jassan reach out to me? Pronounced Jusun. Jusu. Yes, very, very proud. And feels like that they will not be able to do what you're doing. So yeah. If Matteo the one, I can't tell you that. Hannah, are you sure T still loves me because he pulling away? I'm afraid it's too late. I'm seeing that T has a plan about his future and he's dedicated to achieve that. So it's you getting on board or you losing it. He's doesn't want to be flexible. He's only happy with B. I'm seeing yes, because that person matches his energy. So yeah. Okay, sweeties, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thursday. Tomorrow I'm not live. If you want a one-on-one with me tomorrow, that's possible, or this afternoon or this evening. That's all possible. Just go to my website, mediumsasha.com. On TikTok, everybody can revisit their readings on YouTube. That's the last option in my link tree. And I'll be back live on Thursday. So hope to see you all then there. And I wish you all the best. Let's see. Yeah. So Thursday, I'll be back. If you want something private, just go to my website, mediumsasha.com. If you want to know how to ask questions to mediums and know how to move your life finally forward, then please buy my book, Dear Universe, Where is My Exit? That's really a self-help book, spiritually based on my experiences, packed with exercises to grow and to be a better manifester and to understand how spirit world works, because we don't learn it, we don't get it in schools, or our parents often doesn't teach us. So that's why I wrote that book. So you have it in Kindle version as in paperback version. You can buy it on Amazon, every Amazon store. So find one close to you if you want the paperback, so you don't need to pay for shipping fees, because it's only $20, 20 euros. So good luck, everybody. Hope to see you on Thursday and otherwise Friday. Bye. Have a great evening. Everybody on YouTube, I wish you have a great day.